That's a nice matchup. Day a little bigger, Fritz a little older, but two big-time hitters. Let's watch them go at it. Boom. Actually, that's 67 for Middletown. That's Chris Cook.
Cook made the initial hit.
Yeah, and 34. Was it 34? Scott Harshman, maybe. That'd still be a good battle with Fritz,
yeah.
but
that was a good battle there with
That's
Cook.
right. Cook and Harshman more than held their own against Day.
Third down and long. Staley being rushed by Harshman. Screen pass. Garner spin move, and he's down at the 49-yard line. Tackle made by Ryan Lewis, so it'll set up a fourth down situation.
Well, much better defensive series for Middletown that time. Of course, they're beneficiary of that first play, which was a lateral that was fumbled, but they got a shot here to get the ball back with plenty of time to get back in the game.
Staley with a punt, line drive variety. Shine from the 19. And what a hit by Tom Fitzgerald to take him down for no gain.
With Tommy Fitzgerald got down the field really quick. Another one of those track guys. Now, you can't tell looking at him, but he's got fire engine red hair. He is a state champion hurdler, and he hurdled his way downfield real quick to make the hit.
He stopped Shine in his tracks.
You know, if you look around, there's one Patriot defender, but other than that, there's a lot of green grass there for Shine, and he's already demonstrated the ability to return kicks tonight.
First down from the 19. Costello found a little bit of room there, out across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's what the Knights need to do. They need to try to establish that run a little bit with the big guy. If they're able to do that, I think that's going to open some things up through the air for Chris Anderson. Chris got a strong arm. There's no question about that, and a big kid. But they're going to have to try to get a little more diverse attack on their part tonight. And the first thing they need to do is really establish that run.
Costello gained 8, some movement on the line. See which way this one goes.
Hey, you know, Jeff, I think it's strange. Maybe it isn't, but that's the first procedural call we've had this evening.
First
we've had some penalties,
yeah.
But we've had some holding calls. But you would think first game jitters, kind of settling in, you may see more of that, but we really haven't. Tribute probably to the coaching staffs of both these schools, headed by two of the best, and Ambrose and Ben Wright.
Yes, that's the first pre-snap penalty. It moves it back 5 yards and brings up a second down and 7 for the Knights. Costello hit by Garner and then stood up by number 56, David Houston. So a minimal gain for Costello.
TJ defensively is very quick to the ball. We were talking about Middletown being swarmers, but darn if these Patriots aren't that way as well. And they've got some big kids and some strong kids, and you're seeing one there in Atwood, but they are very quick to the football. They close quickly, and Middletown's having a difficult time finding that spot in that line where there's some daylight to free up these backs.
So a third down and 9. Knights in a passing situation. Anderson looks right side, floats it deep. It's caught by Lewis. He's in TJ territory down at the 47-yard line. So a gain of 33 for Ryan Lewis.
Well, they weren't able to really get the ball established running to set the pass up, but what they did was give Anderson some time, and he throws a pass that's probably as long as it is far that time across the field, showing a pretty strong arm, and a very, very nice catch by Ryan Lewis to get him out of the hole.
And that was pretty good coverage by David Steele.
He was right there, was David.
First and 10 from the TJ 37. DJ Costello. Wrapped around the ankles was Adam Wright after Costello surged down to the 42, a gain of about 4. Down to the 42.
Adam Wright giving Kyle Godwin a slap on the helmet for opening up something in there. That's what they need to do. They need to get a little bit of room, and it is a very good thing for TJ that Adam Wright had the ankles of DJ Costello, or he would have done some more damage that time.
Shine in motion, second down, about 5. Costello hit right at the line, and a penalty marker down. Phil Bailey of TJ in the middle of the pack there. He had some help from Paul Exum, and it's going to go against Middletown again. So they've really been plagued by the penalties.
And that is very hurtful, because they would have been probably 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and we're going to walk it back. And that looked to me like two things. One, the hold may have occurred well away from where the ball was at the time, and secondly, it was probably much after Costello was stopped. You know, so.
Well, the hold certainly didn't help out much.
No, I mean, if you're going to hold,
he was stopped right at the line.
If you're going to hold, try to do it so that you're going to, you know, gain an advantage from it. Well, I take all that back, kids. Don't hold.
Don't hold.
Play by the rules.
Yeah. Second at about 16. Anderson with a play fake. Looking for Lewis again. He has it at the 25-yard line.
Hey, star is born, Ryan Lewis.
Patterson and Steele on the coverage. So he beats double coverage.
Absolutely. We talk about Patterson making adjustments. Look at the adjustment on Ryan Lewis. This ball is a little underthrown, but watch Ryan kind of slow down and go up and makes a circus catch. Excellent effort by Ryan Lewis. And that's got to give Chris Anderson, the quarterback for Middletown, a lot of confidence in his ability to move this ball on the varsity level through the air. Very successful last year as the JV quarterback. Now he's stepping up a level, having to do it with the big guys here on the varsity.
Gain of 26 on the play. Anderson hands off to Costello.
Oh, look at the big guy.
DJ fighting his way for about 5 more yards.
56, Mike, 45, Mike Day.
DJ the Giant, boy, he was kind of like stepping his way over, on top of, around would-be tacklers that time, getting the tough yards inside. Watch it again. A little bit of hole there at the point of attack, enough for Costello to use those big, strong legs and push the pile forward.
Anderson to pass. Deep left side. Touchdown, Middletown. Caught by Jack O'Leary. A 17-yard TD pass from Anderson to O'Leary. We're tied at 6.
Well, so much for establishing the run to get the pass going. Anderson getting it going a little bit, but really getting it done through the air. 3 long passes on that drive, and that one was a beautifully thrown ball and a nice catch by Jack O'Leary. Middletown now with a chance to take the lead.
Chad Shine is the kicker.
And Jake Earp the holder, so anything goes here.
Well, I was watching Shine in the pregame warm-ups, and he's looked to have a pretty good leg. And he drops that one through.
Good enough.
Well, he was booming the ball well over the fence, which you see behind the goalpost, clearing the crossbar probably by 20, 30 yards on his extra point tries and pregame warm-ups.
Chris Anderson getting some well wishes from his teammates and the coaching staff. That was a fine drive executed by the junior that time, and he, like I said earlier, completing it, that first pass got him going. And then look at this one here. This is just a superbly thrown football, and O'Leary did a number that time to get well behind the TJ defender and catches the pass for the 6 points and a Middletown lead.
So Anderson with his first touchdown pass as a varsity player. The extra point by Shine puts Middletown up 7-6 with 3 minutes left in the half.
Oh, Anderson must have had 30, 50, probably had 60, 70 yards in passing on that series, Jeff.
So both teams starting to get the offense going, making this a very exciting game.